Hello，大家好，我是李贝，我们继续学习课本，好不好？最近我休息，我休息了一会儿，但是最终我回去学习课本。我们学习下次比较难，也真的会消耗我的精力。OK，我们学习什么？第25页，第25课，第40页，学习草船借箭，对吗？这是一个成语。我认为不是真的成语，应该出现在那个《三国演义》那个小说里的。那个小说里描述的成语，我认为这是它的来源，不是真正的故事。很多这类的故事，很多三国时期的故事，有一点半真半假，你明白我的意思吗？有时候人们不知道是来自《三国演义》小说里的故事，还是那个真正的故事。OK. So we're talking about 草船借箭, borrowing arrows with such boats. It's a 成语. Basically, it tells the story of this time Zhuge Liang outwitted Cao Cao, or Cao Cao's army at least. And it's like, oh, we need all these arrows. And then Zhuge Liang did this trickery, and now Zhuge Liang has Cao Jun's arrows. Aha, tricky. I don't think it's a true story. Alright, 看下列物品的图片及名称，请问哪些物品是在古代战争中使用的？有什么作用？Okay, some of them are not weapons, but they're all from ancient times, right? Yeah. 弓箭, gong is the bow, 箭 is the arrow, so 弓箭 is bow and arrow. 弓箭. Mao, you probably know Mao Dun. Oh, here's Dun. Mao Dun. However, Mao, there's other types of spears as well. There's a few other characters, like different weapons get different characters. Mao is a special type of spear. It doesn't it's not every type of spear possible, from what I understand. Okay, 战旗, 战 meaning war, 旗 you probably know from 国旗 or 旗帜. 旗 is a flag, right? Whereas 战旗 is a war flag, yeah. 二胡 is a musical instrument called 二胡 because it has 2 strings. And this bow, the bow is kind of wrapped around the strings, so you can't separate them. Right? Think of like a violin with a bow, and the bow is kind of, how do I say it? The strings go through the hoop on the bow, violin bow. Erhu. Generally we think of old men in particular playing this, old Chinese men playing the erhu. However, which movie was it? There was a movie. Something like 北京新年好 or something like that. I'll Google it. As you can see, I'm onto Gemini nowadays. Something like 北京新年好 something like that. Will I be? 电影 some movie like this. 电影新年好新年好。亲爱的 this one. 亲爱的新年好. Yeah, I like this movie. I suggest you go watch this movie. Oh, here they are. Where's the 二胡? 他们在玩二胡呢？也是应该说弹二胡。对，那个二胡呢？我记得那部分，但是应该在前面。二胡，我想看他们弹二胡。二胡就这儿，你看，他们在玩了。你看，他刚才说二胡对吗？对于他苛刻的要求，小女孩欣然同意。女孩看她的房间里挂着二胡，there's an 二胡 hanging here. You can go watch the movie. It's a good movie. 自己也有想跟他搭讪。I didn't know you could use 搭讪 like that. Should it be 搭配? 搭讪, usually when I see 搭讪, I encounter that word in the sense of picking up chicks. 搭讪. So can it be used like that? To hit on someone? Yeah, maybe it should be 搭配. 搭配. I'm not sure actually. But yeah, you see, she's got her 二胡, and the 房东, this is 房东's 二胡, and she wants to play together. It's like, oh, I want to play the 二胡 with you. 被小白无情的拒绝了. Yeah, the 房东 at the start is very kind of shut off. She had some bad experiences, so she shuts herself off a bit. But she gets this adorable housemate, and slowly they get along and hijinks ensue. Okay, so they do have this kind of 二胡 off with their neighbors. They do actually have this so the neighbors are playing musical instrument, and they're like, "You're too loud," and they're like, "No, we're making a podcast." And so they are hold. They sort of played arhu together to outdo their neighbors. How dare you? Anyway, that's the arhu. You can go watch the movie and you'll see what arhu is. Gu. Gu is a drum. Da gu. Boom, 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 boom. You've probably encountered gulo. Gulo. Gulo is a drum tower, right? A lot of Chinese cities have gulo. I think the one in Xi'an is pretty famous, gulo. Gulo. Yeah, this is probably the one in Xi'an, I'm guessing. A lot of cities have them though. This is one in Xi'an. This is probably the most famous one, I guess. Gulo. Yeah. 陕西文化旅游网. Yeah. Gulo. This one is the one in Beijing, or yeah, that's the one in Beijing, right? I used to live near that one. When you live near it, it's kind of like there every day. It's like, oh, all right. Gu. You also use gu as a kind of verb. You say 鼓起勇气, 对吗? You drum up your courage. You 鼓起勇气, right? Gu. So it's not just yeah, like in English. In English, drum is a verb, right? Drum up courage. Yeah, quite similar. 盾, meaning shield. 矛盾. Is it the most common word? I'm probably not sure. So sometimes they teach you words in textbooks because it's useful to learn for other things. But that doesn't mean this is the most common characters and words for these weapons. When I have studied ancient weapons, yeah, I've encountered many, many more characters. Many of them have their own characters. Things like halberd and whatnot. It's like, all right. Ding. I believe this is perhaps the most famous ding of all time. It's like a kind of a cauldron. This one, I believe it's at the Beijing 博物馆, 国家博物馆, 国家博物馆 ding. They have this, is that one, right? Here. This is the one. The famous one. Very famous ding. Okay, 后母, is that 五? 五, fourth tone. 后母五铜鼎. Yeah, so you can go and see it at the museum. I have gone and seen it, and there are characters written on there. And I remember, yeah, so there was some controversy on one of the characters. Oh, it's the first character. Maybe it's the first character. So they renamed it. Yeah, 师母无敌, this one. So what happened was the name of this ding, it was written on the side, right? Somewhere on here, but because it's worn off and because it's ancient Chinese characters, they're not written the same as today's characters. So it was actually quite hard to understand. So from what I understand, like archaeologists dug this out or whatever, and they thought it was this, but it was this, or maybe it's the other way around. They thought it was said this on the side, but it was simu. Yeah, it'll probably have an explanation on the Wikipedia page. Here. 名称司后之争. Yeah, so the controversy around this character. So whether this is called 四母, or is it 四母同? No, 梧桐鼎, 四母梧桐鼎, or 后母梧桐鼎. Controversy, right? In the kind of archaeology and an archaeological emergency. Anyway, this is a ding. It's this sort of thing. From what I understand, in ancient times, you used to put things like alcohol in there or something like that. Nowadays, they're just used to decorate things, and the character looks cool as well. Can you see the character? Boom. The character looks cool. So you see this in a lot of shop names. Ding. Just because the character looks cool. All right. And next is pipa. This pipa is an instrument. Pipa. Yeah, you can also see this in the movie. Is it the Forbidden Kingdom? So she has, is it Liu Yifei, if I remember correctly? She plays the pipa at some point. Pipa. Oh, yeah, here. Pipa. So you can see, I think you can see her play it in the movie. So if you want to watch, it is Liu Yifei. I don't know the characters. Here, Liu Yifei. So if you want to watch Liu Yifei play the pipa, this instrument, you can watch that movie. The Forbidden Kingdom. I like this movie. It's got Jackie Chan and Jet Li. Cheng Long and Li Lianjie. 他们打架. 练功夫, 对吗? I think it's the only movie where Jackie Chan and Jet Li, fight. Yeah, it's quite a good movie. I like it. All right, so that is pipa. Kind of like a guitar, but you, I don't know, hold it upright, like Liu Yifei here, like this. It's quite Or maybe it's like an upright zither or something like that. Oh, I'll tell you a funny thing. There is another word. There is another pipa. Pipa. This one. Pipa. I remember when I went to Chengdu, I bought pipa. I was eating so many pipa. Is this pipa? Yeah, I had so many pipa. First time I've ever eaten pipa. Tastes alright. Have some pipa if you ever find pipa for sale. Pipa. Here. You can see the characters pipa. So there's two words that are pronounced the same. Pipa. Fourth tone, right? Sorry, second tone. And the instrument pipa is also second tone, second tone. Pipa. Yeah. So obviously when you have pipa, an instrument, and pipa, a fruit, you're going to get a lot of puns. So yeah, you get puns. The other one is 矛盾. 矛盾. 矛盾 is a contradiction, right? 矛盾. But there's also 矛盾. Sorry, one second. 矛盾 is the same 盾, right? This is 矛盾, a famous author. 矛盾. So there's two 矛盾s. So again, lots of puns. Same pronunciation, you end up with lots of puns. All right, let's learn some words. Jan pertaining to war or battle. Okay, 战争 is like a conflict or something like that. I believe it is a noun. 战争. Yeah, 这场战争. Something like this. Let's have a look. 战争. It is a noun. War, warfare. So it's not just conflict, it is war. 为了一定的政治目的而进行的具有一定规则和规则的武装斗争是阶级和阶级是阶级和阶级，民族和民族，国家和国家，或政治集团和政治集团之间相互斗争的最高形式跟和平相区别。Yeah, got it? You know what war is. Okay, so this is war. Yeah, war. It's a noun. 挑起. Okay, so this 挑起战争, this 挑 is 挑衅的挑, right? So it's third tone. 挑起, yeah. Not that one, this one. 挑起战争. All right. Next, 战场, 战 war, 场. 场 is usually a place where something happens. So a place where a war happens is like a battlefield, right? 战场. Shall I Google it? Or Google image search it? Close your eyes if you're sensitive. 战场. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is really stylized. This is like ancient Chinese. Well, not that one. That one has helicopters. 直升机, 坦克. 就是机枪, 对吧? No, 机枪, 有机枪. 这儿, 古代战场. Okay, 古代战场. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so this is another one of these weapons. What do they call this weapon? I don't know. Does it say? No, it doesn't say. All right. 战场. 战车. Okay. So there are a lot of words are like this. There is a noun at the end, right? So 战场, the 场 is a noun, right? It's a noun meaning a place where something occurs. What type of place where something occurs is it? It is a place where war occurs. So it's a battlefield. 车, What type of chore is it? It is a 战车. It is a car designed for battle. So 战车 be like a chariot or something. Really? 战车? I didn't realize it could mean tank. I've always said 坦克. 坦克, 坦克. I've always said 坦克, but it seems 战车. War car. Your war car can also mean tank, it seems. I was expecting this. A chariot of some kind. Something designed for war, not just your average carriage, though. All right. 战斗. 战斗. 战斗 is like conflict or... Yeah, sometimes the nuances is, between them are a little bit tricky. 战斗. So it is a noun, a verb, and a verb. Okay. Noun, verb, verb. 敌对双方的武装冲突. So this is like the state of war or something. 战斗非常激烈. So this is a noun. The combat, conflict. The conflict is very intense. 交战. 交, I think, means to declare, right? To declare war? No, to wage war. Sorry, to wage war. Then how do you say to declare war? 宣战, is that right? 宣战. 宣战. Oh, 宣战 is, sorry. 宣战 to declare war. 交战 to wage war. So this is a verb. Why is there 交? Don't know. Why do you think there's a 交 in 交战? To usually, like, it's like 交给老师. So give something to your teacher, right? So maybe your homework. And 应该把它们交给老师. You should give them to your teacher, right? Yeah, so submit it to your teacher. So maybe 交战 is to give your enemies war. Something like that. Okay, that's my mnemonic, even if it's not a great one. 交战, is it on here? Oh, neither of them are on here. So let's add them. 交战 and 宣战. 交战 and 宣战. 宣战. Sorry, it's a bit hard to write. It's not flat. There's also 避战虎, if I remember correctly. 避战虎. Or is it? Let me get this right. 避战虎. Something like that. War shelter? Something like that. 避难所. So it's a place you go to when war is declared and bombings start, and it's like, let's say air raid shelter. 空袭避难所. Maybe I should say that. Anyway, maybe I'm thinking the wrong. Maybe I'm thinking something else. All right. 交战, 宣战. Oh, what were we looking at? We're looking at 战斗. So we saw it is a noun. It's also a verb. 战斗 is also a verb. 战斗 also can be used 比喻 metaphorically or figuratively. 比喻紧张的劳动或工作. So you're battling in the sense of labor or work, all right? 战斗在抗洪的第一线. 抗洪 Okay, so 抗 is 抵抗, right? Resist. 洪水的洪 flood water. So resist flood. 战斗在抗洪第一线. Okay. All right, so the most important thing here is knowing it is a noun and a verb. So we'll not look down. Next, 战鼓. Yeah, we already know what this is. 战鼓. 鼓 is drum, right? 战鼓 is war drum. Oh, actually, it can be used figuratively as well. 战鼓. So first, 战鼓. 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 Boom, 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 boom. 敌人入侵，正在入侵，快点儿捍卫我们的城堡。Yeah, okay, this is 战鼓, but it's also used metaphorically. Seems like it's used in everyday life as well, just for fun. 战鼓, I guess you 打战鼓. Huh? Beat the war drum. 现在这个人思密找到了那只战鼓。Oh no, it is an actual drum, war drum. Okay, 你敲战鼓。Well, that didn't help. Here, 战鼓敲响了。敲 is like Hello? 有人吗？敲门。So, 敲战鼓。雷。Oh, I have encountered this word. Where did I encounter it? I encountered it today in my study. So, should I show you here? I've been trying to practice. Sorry, so I've been practicing handwriting a bit. And I'm trying to, here it is, lay. Oh, it's not that one. Is it that one? It is that one. 雷起战鼓. So, yeah, I'm trying to make study notes so I can practice handwriting, and I'm trying to change it to more suitable hints here. So I've written 雷. Okay, 自吹自擂. Okay, let's look up 自吹自擂. Which, this is what I did this morning. I'm not joking. So that's that lei. I'm like, what? That's really surprising. 自吹自擂. 自吹 is probably 吹牛. There it is. 自吹自擂. Yeah. I already know something like 3,000 characters, but I'm kind of making a push to make it to more like 4,000. Why? I think part of the reason is because I still encounter characters I don't know, even though it doesn't really inhibit my study. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of nice to just know them anyway. And at the same time, I feel like it is substantially easier for me to study characters now than it has ever been in the past. Because I know what to do, and a lot of the characters nowadays have very, very few usages. Whereas something like biao has like 100 different usages, and you have to learn them all. So it's much easier now. 自吹自擂, blow one's own trumpet. 擂, so pound a drum, maybe beat a drum. 擂战鼓. Okay, let's 擂战鼓. Beat the walls of drum. 战鼓擂擂. Oh, okay, I like that. 战鼓擂擂. Interesting. All right, what are we doing? Okay, 战火. So 火 is fire, right? 战火. Okay, so I'm guessing it's one of two meanings. Sometimes 火 is used to mean hot, basically. 战火, so it's as hot as war. Or maybe it's like the flames of war used figuratively. I don't actually know what this means off the top of my head. 战火, flames of war. Okay. 与战争, yeah. 海湾燃起了战火. Okay. 海湾, oh, 海湾 is the Gulf. It literally means Gulf, but we're meant to interpret Gulf as the Gulf countries and so on. Yeah, there are Gulfs all over the world. However, this Gulf is the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, etc. All right. 海湾燃起了战火. All right, the flames of war. So it is used metaphorically. It's 战火. I don't think it's used to mean heat. Okay, 战胜. Yeah, so... Oh, there it is there. I was going to say 战胜 and 战败. They mean the same thing. It's one of these times where Chinese is kind of a little bit illogical. Something like how flammable and inflammable mean the same thing. 战败. What are we doing first? No, we'll do 战胜 first. 战胜. So we go to war, and the result is victory, right? So it's a result complement. 战胜, prevail over, defeat. 战胜他, so we prevail over him. Oh, 战胜他的恐惧. Oh, so maybe he prevails over his own 恐惧, dread. Etc, etc. And then there's 战败, which means the same thing, despite 胜 and 败 being opposites. They're literally the opposite of each other. One is success, one is victory. All right? Okay, just take what I said just then and like throw it in the rubbish bin. One is victory, one is failure. All right. Okay, 战败. 战败, where are we going? This 自 means 自从, right? Ever since. 自日本战败后, blah, 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 blah. Right? So ever since Japan's defeat. Yeah. Presumably we're talking about World War II here. 澳大利人战败了. So the Austrians were defeated. 战败了. All right, so this is one of these cases. So it looks like A. Yeah, so we need to be a bit careful. 他们战败的神取代他们战败的神. Not sure what that means. Here we go. 在战争中战败的罗马士兵会穿越中亚. Okay, so the Roman soldiers who were defeated in the battlefield. All right. Defeated in war. 这足以防止在阿富汗战败吗? Is that enough to avert defeat? Prevent defeat in Afghanistan? 他知道自己已经战败. He knows he was already defeated. 惭愧地离开了, left ashamed. 羞愧. I knew I said that wrong, but I wasn't expecting it to be that wrong. 决战时刻在日本战败后到来. The moment of truth. Okay, so that's what that is. All right, so let's talk about something else. That is not the word for Paris in Chinese. Paris? No. Bali. Bali, this one. That's Paris in Chinese. Bali. Okay, 战败时他 可以质疑任何问题. So defeat made it possible to question everything. Not made it possible, but caused. No, it does say made it possible. I don't know. 在那里，我的儿子我战败了. This feels like a translation from the English. Yeah, like there, my son, I lost the fight. It's something you might say in English. It's like, my son. Like, you say it in English accent, and you don't have to necessarily say it to your son. The son here just means like a strapping young lad or something like that. All right, 不过那是胜利者对战败者的审判. Okay, so the 审判, the judgment, by the victors towards the losers, the defeated. All right. So now that we've looked at a bunch of examples, it doesn't seem that similar, but they both mean defeat, right? To defeat. A defeats B. B was defeated. Maybe it's similar in English. Although it's the same word in English. Defeat. 并战胜他的恐惧. 他战胜了对他的领导地位的挑战. So she prevailed over the challenges. 战胜挑战. Actually, is 挑战 on our list? It's not, is it? Why is it not on our list? 挑战. We definitely want to add this to the list. 挑战. 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 All right. 战士. Yeah, 战士. So 士 is a suffix pertaining to people. It would be 人士, right? So 战士would be people who are engaged in war. Warlord. Okay. 战士. Fighter, soldier, warrior. Warrior. There you go. There's quite a few words like with X 士, and they're all fairly similar. 骑士. 骑 meaning to ride. So 骑士 is knight. 护士. 护士. 护 meaning protect. 护士 is a nurse. There's a bunch of others. You can think of your own. Okay, 作战. All right, so I guess 作战 means to engage in war, to conduct war. 作战. 作 meaning to make war. To make, to engage in, something like that. 作战. Do you see the characters anywhere? I see a lot of war going on. 作战. There it is. 作战, to combat, to fight. To combat. Hold on. Combat is not listed with a to. Does that imply it counts as a noun? 作战. I could not imagine it being a noun. But 作业 is a noun. So maybe verb. 打仗. Okay. 作战. 英勇作战. 大规模作战. 积极对敌作战. Alright, it's a verb meaning combat, conduct war. Okay, 备战. Not sure. Not sure. You can see from my previous, I don't know, 注释, from my previous 注释 notes and whatever, I didn't really know what the word meant that last time. No, it's not 备战, it's 奋战. 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 I get 备 and 奋 mixed up. 奋战. To fight bravely, to struggle, to work hard. 奋. So to exert oneself. OK， 医生们奋战了整个晚上，来抢救他的生命。Okay, so this is like fought bravely to save her life. 他成了为取得更高的新闻和广播原则而奋战的斗士。What is this? 哦，他成了斗士，他成了斗士 ，a warrior, an activist. So he became an activist for this. So 取得更高的新闻广告原则。So an activist that is striving for greater 原则 or principles in news and broadcasting. Yeah. 潜水员们奋战了几个小时，试图解救一条被捕蟹网缠住的鲸鱼。So it is 被捕 is caught in a net. Usually it's like under arrest, right? 你被捕了，对吗？Or kind of like you're nipped. But here, in the context of like aquatics, there's a 鲸鱼, a whale that's being caught in a crab net or something, a net for crabs. Yeah. Sorry. So 奋战 just means to struggle to do something. Yeah, kind of like 努力, but maybe more extreme than 努力. All right, interesting. 下一个是观战. What? 观战. Watch a contest. 观战. All right. 观 is 观察的观. 观战 maybe it's 观看. 观看的观. 观战是什么? Watch from the sidelines. So let's find 加剧令人担忧的失衡状况的红 No, that's another one. 观战. So maybe this is kind of like, you know the word kibitz? I think it's a Yiddish word. Kibitz. Non-participant person offering advice or often unwanted advice or commentary. Kibitz? Is it kibitz? I don't know. 观战. 观战, watch from the sidelines. I don't know. 观战. When would 观战 be used? Oops, made a typo. But you should forget. I don't know if Gemini is any good. Let's find out. 我们去观战足球比赛吧. Okay, so here I would just say 观看. 他在电视上观战了这场比赛。他们观战了这场。I'm not convinced this is. Why would you not just use 观看? No, there is no way. What is this? We have a table. Oh, wow. Advanced. Meaning. Nuance. 看电影、看比赛、观战。Not convinced. 观战 what is this? 略支持。略 what is the 略? Is this an and? Another and or something? No. I have no idea. No. 宏观 is a word. Oh, okay, so that's how it is. 宏观战略. Yeah, so these isn't. Oh, here we go. 一直观战的英国快艇猎鹿犬号营救 Deerhound. Okay, so that's the name of a boat of some kind. 快艇猎. Oh no, this is the name of this boat. Observing the battle. So, okay, so maybe there's this yacht and there's like a maritime battle going on and they're just watching because they're unarmed. 现场观战. All right. Don't know, just use 观看. 开战. Oh, yeah, we saw 宣战 and 开战. 宣战. 开战. No, 开战. To make war. To start war. Yeah, everyone always accuses their opponent of starting the war, though. 他们的发展自开战以来 from the start of the war. Is that right? Since the start of the war. 一直在稳步的继续。中国政府宣布对污染开战。Okay, the Chinese government declared a war on pollution. 奥地利向俄国开战来反抗他的父亲。They declared war on Russia. All right, 开战 no, started war rather than declaring war. All right, 内战 quite a few countries had a 内战 a civil war. 内 meaning internal, 战 meaning war. Probably the famous ones, at least for the viewers of my channel, would be the Chinese Civil War, 中国, which lasted many years, in fact. 中国内战 the Chinese Civil War, and the American one, 美国内战 the American Civil War, where slavery, I guess, began to be overthrown. All right, 内战. 下一批 gan. I usually encounter this when it's you're going somewhere, usually in a hurry, usually or to do something particular. This is my juice. I like juice. It's grape juice. It's not wine. It looks like wine. 不是葡萄酒，是葡萄汁。喝完了。赶。All right. Well, here we go. 赶。第一个是赶造。I don't know this word. I just don't know. 赶造. It does say 赶造. But this dictionary doesn't know the word either. I haven't misread it. It does say 赶造. 赶造. So 赶 here is just rushing or hurrying, I guess. 赶造. Is it in this dictionary? 造. No. I don't. What am I supposed to do with this? The textbook teaches you words that are not even in the dictionary. 干燥. All right, let's go back here and see, are there any examples? Rush bill, that kind of makes sense, I guess. 士兵们干造了一座土垒. Lei would be like a fort, so 土垒 would be a dirt fort, I'm guessing. Threw up an earthwork. That makes no sense at all in English. I think gan here is just used to modify 造. So it's like hurriedly or something like this. To hurry. Okay, so they hurried up and made kind of like a makeshift fort made of dirt. All right, let's skip this word because if the word is not in the dictionary, I mean, you kind of get the impression maybe it's not the most important word of all time. 下一个赶场 written go to market. 赶场 This little piggy went to market. 赶场 场 can mean 市场. Right, so market 赶场 场, it should be third tone, I think. Maybe. 赶场 I'm going to say third tone. Third tone. 赶场 赶场的内容 I got nothing. What? It's not in this dictionary. It's not really in there. Yeah. Oh, it's in this one. 赶场 So second tone, dialect. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Let's skip it. This is not worth learning. 赶路 赶路 路 is road, right? So 赶路 probably means hurry up or something like that. 赶路 赶路 hasten with one's journey. 直到他再一次上马赶路，上马 get on the horse, not 马上上马。所以我决定继续赶路。Press on with your journey. Okay, hurry on. 他们正往机场赶路的时候 So at the precise moment when they were rushing to the airport. So 赶路 Yeah, this one is worth knowing, I guess. That looks reasonable. Next is 赶紧 赶紧 This is like hurried and urgent. 赶紧 Is it an adjective? 赶紧 It's an adjective, right? Hurriedly, without delay. No, it's an adverb. 他赶紧解释 She hastened to explain. Okay. 他赶紧解开绑着自己双脚的绳子 So she hurriedly untied ropes, etc., etc. 她想回家吃晚饭的话，得赶紧走了。Okay, so this is an adverb. All right, let's jot that down. I have encountered it many times, so this one's worth studying. Adverb. Yeah, adverb. Meaning do something with haste. Adverb. 赶快 This is also an adverb, right? 赶快 It's the same as 赶紧, right? Maybe 赶紧 is more tense, whereas 赶快 is just fast. 赶快 Also an adverb, quickly, hurriedly. I don't know. 赶快去赶快跟我走 Come with me at once. There's no time to explain. I said there's no time to explain, and I stick by that. All right, here's your next chance. What's the difference between 赶紧 and 赶快? All right, come on. I have abandoned ChatGPT for you, so yeah, When I say I've abandoned ChatGPT, it was ChatGPT made some announcements the other day, and it just hasn't worked since. Maybe like here, this is the ChatGPT page. That's what ChatGPT is like for me, right? Ever since they made those announcements. And it's like, maybe everyone's using ChatGPT and I can't anymore. Anyway, 赶紧 hurry up, 赶紧去医院 avoid a negative consequence. Okay, 赶紧 avoiding negative consequences. 赶快 is just hurry up. 赶快吃饭吧 No immediate danger, okay. 赶紧去医院 This is interesting. This is blowing my mind, but we live in the future. We really live in the future where it's like, here's a table. I just made it for you. Thanks.赶快 do something quickly, urgency. Do something quickly. Wow, the meanings are the same. Urgent, important. Well, all right. So that's the important bit is here. Avoid a negative consequence for 赶紧. All right. 赶紧去医院，赶快吃饭. Examples. 赶紧把作业做完. Okay, so there's consequences if you don't. 赶快来帮我 Hurry up and help me. 你赶紧把门关上，风太大。Yeah. 赶快把衣服洗。What? No, you can't put a le there. Unless they're talking like... No, this is not correct. You can't put a le there. The le is the... So this is the completion le. But this doesn't make sense because you're telling someone they should wash their clothes. So if you're telling someone they need to wash their clothes, then you can't put a le there, right? You can't put the completion le. If it was done, then you can't suggest to do it because it's already done. Right? I'm not wrong, right? 把衣服洗了 Could it be a change of state le? And could it be a modal le? That's the thing, isn't it? Okay, if it is a change of state, if it's a completion le, it's wrong, but I don't know. Maybe it's something else. It's a 语气词. If it's a modal le, it just means le. It's just a grunting sound. Then maybe that's okay. Change of state, no, it doesn't make sense. Because it's not a state. It's just a suggestion. Do this. Do your homework, le. All right. What's next? 赶忙. Is that the correct tone? Third tone, fourth tone? 赶忙. Is it really? That sounds really wrong to me. 我的语感告诉我，我说错了。赶忙. It is 赶忙. So 赶忙 is the same, I guess. Same again, right? Just an adverb used. No, this is a verb. 他赶忙加了一句 She hastened. No, I hastened to add a sentence. 他赶忙解释这个情况。Is this a verb? 他赶忙就去了。Maybe it's a verb, but it seems to function very much like an adverb. It's always used before a verb, right? Yeah. 他赶忙使他放心。使他放心。So I hasten to reassure him. More like make him like settling down， 让他觉得安静，对吗？Alright， 赶忙，赶早。These are all very similar. 赶早。赶早。Oh, it's not what I thought at all. 赶早。As soon as possible. Ah. Okay. As soon as possible. 赶早。What do I say? 尽早. I usually say 尽早, right? 赶早. Okay, 赶早 and 尽早. Kind of similar. As soon as possible, the first time, the sooner the better, before it's too late. 我急急忙忙去赶早上7点的火车。No, I read it wrong. 我急急忙忙去赶早上7点的火车。It's not, yeah. So my first reading was 上火车. That kind of makes sense to board the train, right? But no, it's 去赶早上7点的火车。So this what we 这是什么样的火车？这是早上7点的火车。我赶了那个早上7点的火车。Yeah, so this is not 赶早 this is 赶那个车那个火车。是为了赶早班车。What is 班车 Bus? Is it really? Huh. All right. Most people just say 公交车. Maybe it's dialect thing. 公交车. People here just say 公交车. Bus. Or at least I'm used to 公交车. 班车. 是为了赶早. No, it is 赶 the verb to catch the 早班车. It's the same problem again, isn't it? 赶早班车. All right, let's get AI. Can you please whip up 10 example sentences for Ghana? Do you understand? The problem is there's words that start with 早, and this search engine is not able to tell the difference between 早班车. Is it 早车? Early? Maybe this is the same as well. 赶早车? Yeah, this isn't 赶早. This is 赶早车. 赶早班火车. 赶早班车. 早班机. Can you the English and should have said that. It's just it takes up so much space here. OK， 为了避开交通高峰，我们应该赶早出门。Okay, so that kind of sounds like 趁早. Do you know the phrase 趁早? 趁早. How can I show you? 趁早. 趁早 is I don't know. Do it while you still have time, right? 抓住时机. 趁早. I didn't realize these are so 尽早赶早趁早. Oh, very similar, aren't they? All right, let's go back. 考试时间18点，你最好赶早到考场。That makes sense. So as soon as possible, get to the 考场. Yeah. So we saw 战场, right? The place where a war takes place, the battlefield. This is like the test field, exam room. Yeah. 新鲜的农产品，新鲜的农产品，早上买比较好。 赶早去市场才能挑到好的，挑 first tone， 挑到好的。我们打算去热门景点旅游，一定要赶早排队，不然人太多，玩的不尽兴，不尽兴，尽兴。OK， 种花最好是赶早，天气凉爽，种子发芒率更高。OK， 下一个，第6个，为了按时完成工作，我每一天都尽量赶早到办公室。好，听天气预报说下午会下雨，我们还是赶早出发吧。So this 还是 doesn't mean or. It's kind of like a suggestion. Yeah, it would be better. Usually I say 最好 最好，我们最好赶早出发吧。Here you can use 最好。I think it's equivalent to 最好。I use 最好 because it's more similar to English. It means the same thing. Or at least it's very similar. Had better. 医生建议我养成早睡早起的习惯，所以我每天都赶早睡觉。Okay. So 赶 usually implies some kind of hurry at the first opportunity. All right. Here it's not a hurry, right? It's not the end of the world if I don't fall asleep. 为了站到有利位置，演讲比赛的参赛选手们都赶早到会场签到。飞机起飞前2个小时就要办理登机手续。我们还是赶早去机场吧。Yeah. All right. So we get in early before. It's not. They suggest you get there 2 hours early, and I cannot relax or anything until I'm at the airport. When I'm at the airport, I can relax. So I usually get there multiple hours early, not just 2. All right. 赶早，赶火车 Yeah, we saw that. Yeah. 赶飞机 same thing. To catch a train, to catch a plane. 赶火车 赶飞机 Yeah. We saw examples of that. We saw 赶早班火车 the early train. Yeah. Okay. 赶作业 So there's 2 meanings of 作业. One pertains to homework. Another just pertains to work in general. I'm not sure. Is it rush or homework? 赶作业 Stay up, finish your homework. 熬夜赶作业 No, I don't know what this means. Let's have a look. 他们没有事先计划，常常到了最后1分钟才来赶作业。Yeah, I think it's rush your homework. Right? Yeah. At the last minute. 然而有时我会忘了吃，因为我忙于赶作业。Busy writing assignments, cramming for exams. 或考前临时拥抱抱佛脚 What? 抱佛脚 To clasp the Buddha's feet. To profess devotion only when in trouble. So last minute panic or something like this. 他们匆匆赶完作业 Yeah. I think this is just using 赶 as a word. Yeah, meaning to hurry to finish something. Yeah, so usually in these lists, they use the same, like, they try to be consistent with parts of speech, but here it's kind of different. So this 干火车 is just a verb. 赶作业 is another verb. 赶任务, presumably it's the same as 赶作业, but instead of 作业, it's 任务. 赶. All right. All right, what are we doing? 听. 听 meaning to listen or hear. 听见. 我听见你的声音。我听见你的声音。I hear your voice. 有种what is it? 我听见你的声音，有种特别的感觉，让我不敢想，不敢再忘记你。Can I play a little bit? Will I get in trouble? 有种特别哦 Alright, I can't play too much or I'll get in trouble. Yeah, 老鼠爱大米。听见 also 听到 meaning I heard, like, yeah. 我听到什么？听到了什么？听见没听见 Alright. Next is 听话 听话 is quite different indeed. 听话 means obedient, right? 听话. Usually you talk about a child or a dog being 听话. So you listen to what has been said to you. And by listen, I mean you do that. You do what you're told. 听话. 听话. Obedient. To do what one is told. There you go. Hey. 听话。你要是听话就可以跟大人一起吃饭。Yeah, if you do what you're told. Yeah, when you get older, words like obedience kind of feel very strange. The other one is 乖，乖乖，乖乖，乖乖的孩子，乖乖的狗狗，etc. 乖，听话，不听话，你不听话，不听话，你听不听话？我不听话，不听话的孩子。You teach your disobedient child a lesson. Disobedient. All right, what's next? 听话，听讲。Wow. 收听观听对吗？收听 maybe 收听 is better. 收听讲座 or something like 收听广播。Okay, 听讲。听讲 to attend a lecture. So it'll be 讲座 right? Yeah, 听讲座 a lecture. So 听讲 or is 听收听讲座 maybe 观听 Is there a 观听 Is that a word or did I just make it up? Maybe I just made it up. Yeah, it looks like I just made that one up. It doesn't exist. 收听 Are we going to study 收听 It's not on the list. Oh, it is on the list. 你在收听我的博客No, it's not 博客 It's 播客 This one 播客 Podcast 收听播客 Podcast 收听音乐 Listen to music 收听Yeah, so you can I guess this listening to speech or something like that. Yeah, 讲 will be 讲座 listening to a lecture, and by listening I mean attending. Yeah, maybe this has changed nowadays that we watch lectures online. 听说 Yeah, 听说 This is a verb meaning I like the subject has heard something said. it's kind of hearsay. 我听说你怀孕了。我听说什么？我听说他们是在意大利认识的。I heard they met in Italy. Yeah. So it's you use this when you don't want to say who told you, or maybe you don't know or don't remember. 听说，我没听说过。I never heard it. 没听说过，我从来没听说过这个地方。Never heard of this place. 我敢保证你没听说过最新的消息。I dare to vouch. I dare to guarantee that you have not heard the latest news. Maybe someone saying something like that is interested in 八卦. 八卦. You know 八卦, gossip. Oh, right. Oh, well, okay, nowadays it kind of means gossip. I guess it still has the old meaning. 听力. Yeah. So li you put after something meaning power. So listening power. So your 听力. What do you call it? Oh, it's your, what do you call it? Hearing, listening ability, your ability to listen. You have 视力. Your vision. You have, what else is there? What other senses? Is there 闻力? I don't know, maybe. Shall we check? Whoops. What happened there? Sense of, it's not a sense of smell, but it's like eyesight. Nose smell. Okay, this one doesn't exist, right? No, I don't think it exists. 力. So 听力. It's how strong your sense of hearing is. So 听觉would be your sense of hearing, right? 听觉. And if you have a strong sense of hearing, you have a strong 听力, right? 听力很厉害. 听力. Oh, what am I saying? 听力. Also, okay. Yeah, there is another one. Yeah, here at 听力, hearing was found to be slightly defective. So 他的听力有点缺陷. There is one other usage that I only just now was like, of course, 听力. So when you study a second language, of course, you need to study all the different aspects, such as one such aspect is 听力, listening, right? 听力, 书写 or 写作, 还有什么? 说话, 口语, 还有什么? 阅读, 听力, 阅读能力, 听力, 书写, 说话, 口语. Yeah, 听力肯定是我的弱点. 听写就是 dictation. 你写下来你所听到的. 也许小朋友上班老师会说出几个句子，让学生把句子抄下来、记下来、写下来。听写 Yeah, 听写. Sometimes I use 听写 for practice. I'll see if I can quickly find some sort of OCR I use. Not OCR, it was text to speech. This one. Yeah, I've used this one in the past. So you need to go to Chinese. Yeah. And I think I like, was it 运件? I forget. And so you take whatever you want to convert into sound. This one's pretty decent. Forget how I adjust those. So convert, will it work? Error. Maybe I need to log in or something. Yeah, this one's pretty decent when it works. One of my problems is that when you're using like a VPN or something like that, yeah, you have a lot of trouble with websites. All right, anyway. So I sometimes get ChatGPT or maybe Gemini in the future to write down a bunch of example sentences, and I'll practice my 听写. I'll see if I have an example somewhere. I only do it occasionally. The main problem with 听写, well, no, I feel like it wasn't that long ago since I last did it. Sorry, I'm just checking my notes. The main problem with 听写, here it is, right? You need to actually write fast as well, right? 这位大师的演奏技巧. Yeah, so this is ChatGPT, does things like this. What is it? 娴熟而精奇. I don't know. So ChatGPT gives me a few surprises. 我们需要采取切实有效的措施解决环境问题. Yeah, so every now and then I actually get it right, but most of the time there's some kind of error. Yeah, to do that you need a kind of handwriting speed as well, not just I know the characters, but because you want to do it fast to make it worthwhile. Next is 好听. 好听. You probably know 好吃, 好香, just 好听. Yeah, 好听. Usually you might use it to describe a violin recital or something like this. 好听, 真好听. 好听. Yeah, 好听. 好看. 好看. Okay, 都好看，对吗？难看。I don't know. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. 难听，真难听。真难听。There's another one you should know is 顺耳. 顺耳, let me see. 顺耳. What? This one. 顺耳, pleasing to the ear. 王顺耳家. I don't know, maybe this is not so common. Maybe I'll just use 好听. What's the other one? It's not exactly the same, but I'm going to look it up. 洗耳洗耳恭听. 洗耳恭听. 洗 meaning to wash. 耳 is your ears, right? 耳朵. 洗耳朵, you wash your ears. 恭是恭敬，对吗？恭敬，这个恭敬的聆听，对吗？ So listen respectfully. 洗耳恭听, to listen with respectful attention. We are all ears, yeah. 洗耳恭听. So let's jot that down. I like that one. It's a nice chungy, that one. And it kind of is very, I don't know, it has a little bit of art to it, but at the same time it's not like arty-farty kind of outrageous. 洗耳恭 whoops. Yeah, that's worth learning, that one. 洗耳恭听. All right, what's next? 动听. That's another one, is it? 动. So this looks like it's an adjective. There's quite a few adjectives that are kind of like this. 动听. So maybe it's 动听. I don't recall encountering this before. 动听. So it moves your audio receptors. I don't know. 听听动听. Pleasing to listen to. Yeah, so maybe, you know, 动人, this one. 动人. It means it's like moving, something is moving. 动. It has the ability to move someone in a non-literal sense. So there's quite a few phrases like that. So this is 动听, I guess. It's the same kind of grammatical pattern. 难听，哎呦，难听死了，真难听。Yeah, I think 难听 is the opposite of 好听。What is 探听？探 looks like 探索 to me. So to investigate. 听 I don't know, maybe it's to snoop or pry. 探听. Is this a common word? 探听. No, that's other. That's Ghostbusters. No, I'm trying to. What's the theme song to Inspector Gadget? Inspector Gadget. Yeah. 探听. Okay, 侦探探听. So this is the kind of thing. Oh, make inquiries. Maybe a bit pushy. 探听. Poke one's nose into where it's not wanted. All right. So it does seem to carry a bit of negativity. 如果有人探听你的密码，别理他们。你的密码 social security number is not a 密码。我要探听出来这辆自行车是谁的。I want to find out who this bicycle belongs to. Very important. Okay, 下一个旁听 No, I don't know this one. 旁边的旁旁听 So it's like audit a class. 旁听列席听会 To attend meeting as a non-voting delegate. So you're auditing, you're not participating. 没有发言权和表决权 OK, 旁听大会发言 OK, 非正式学员随班听课 Yeah, so this is to audit a class. 旁听 Okay, I like this word. But why is it 旁? It should mean side, right? I don't know. Why is there a 旁 in 旁听? Here you go. Why is there a 旁边 in 旁听? How is it with etymology? Spatial, auxiliary. Something is done in secondary. Yeah, so I like lots of example sentences. Very long answers. It's like write me a whole novel every time. 学生们可以旁听老师的讲座 Sure, okay. 记者旁听了法庭审判 So they can listen, but they're not allowed to participate or interrupt. 公众可以旁听市议会议 What? 市议会 What? 市议会会议 Fourth tone. Is that really? Wow, got it right. 公众可以旁听市议会会议 Too many fourth tones. This one. Do you think? Do you know other words in which pang is used in the same manner? Pangting, okay. Pangguan. Okay, pangguan. This is a noun. Pangguan, not a verb. Spectator, but it's a verb. 不要袖手旁观. Watch with folded arms. 旁观. So this pang kind of implies you're not participating. One side, other, different. I don't know. 旁观者, that's a noun, but it's a noun when you combine it. 旁观看赛跑. No, 街道两旁观看. No, that's not the same thing. 少数旁观者. All right. 例句。人们都站在路旁. No. 路旁 is a word. 观看 is a word. It happens to have those characters consecutively, but yeah, no. 旁白, aside, voiceover narration. Okay, 电影里的旁白帮助观众理解剧情. So this is narration. All right. 旁证. Circumstantial evidence. Okay. 警方正在寻找旁证来支持他们的指控. For collateral evidence. What is collateral evidence? 旁门左道. 旁门 side door. 左道 left road. Alright. 旁听 to audit. Seems like a kind of phrase I might say from time to time. 收听, yeah. Usually you 收听, you listen to the radio. 收听收音机. 收听播客. 收听音乐. 收听 blah blah blah. Etc. etc. Okay. 偷听. Okay, maybe you can figure that out instantaneously. 偷 meaning to steal. 偷的偷, right? 偷 meaning stealthily. 偷听. So you're stealthily listening to something. 你不应该听，但是你听的。偷听. So there's a few words like this. 偷听. Oh, 偷听. Yeah, like that. That's a good example. 偷听. Yeah, 偷听. 偷看. Oh. Yeah, this one. I like this one. 偷看. 偷拍. Yeah. 偷拍. So you get people on the subway doing this, actually, taking photos of you. This kind of stuff is kind of scary, especially if you're in a rental property. You're kind of worried that people are installing microscopic cameras to record your every movement and so on. Okay. You want to balance out the paranoia of like, oh, there's little cameras, invisible cameras spying on me, with the fact that sometimes it actually happens. So you probably should do a little check. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. My landlord here seems pretty nice, so I do not think she would do that. All right, next, E. E. It is used in a variety of ways, really. E. You've probably encountered is. Where's is? It's got to be on the list. It's not on the list. Really? Okay, 意思 meaning. You probably know 意义 to E. The first E in 意义 to E is this one, right? Meaning significance, which is also not in the list. 意料之中，意料之外. Anticipate is not on the list. Is it really not on the list? Okay, so I don't know what we're doing. 意图is your intention. You're like, it's used different in English, your intention. So then like, what's your intention with my daughter or that sort of thing? 你的意图, but it doesn't carry the negativity. 意图, the huge amount of negativity. 你的意图. 他对他兄弟的意图心中无数. I have no idea. 我承认我误解了他的意图. I mistook his intentions. Yeah. So it's listed as a verb to intend here as well. So let's see if we can use it as a verb. No, I don't know. 你意图. 如果你意图犹豫, if you are hesitant, all right, let's 却写到了你意图使用的内存块的边界之外。你意图启动 No, I don't know. I'm not using it as a verb. I'm counting as a noun. It's your intention. Usually it's like your, it's sometimes used negatively. You have certain intentions and so on. But I don't think it's as negative as in English. 意图. Is it really a verb? Not really. 你来的意图是什么? Yeah, purpose. 透露意图. Sometimes it's negative, sometimes it's not. 他的意图很明显. His intention is obvious. Maybe this is like exposed or found out. Maybe it's not a good intention. 揣测. What is 揣测? This is like infer or something, right? 揣测. Conjecture. Okay. 揣测出他的意图. Okay, so conjecture on what his intentions are. All right. Anyway. 意向. Yeah, that's another one. That's another intention, isn't it? I don't know the difference. 意向, 意图. 意图 is like, what are you trying to do kind of intention, I guess. 意图.
Intention.
意向 is your direction, your intended direction, inclination, what you're intending on doing. 银行宣布了其投标意向. 投标 to bid. 投标, okay, to bid on some banking related matter, presumably. So it's like intended direction, something like this. This is what they're going to do unless something changes, I guess. 他被指控故意向警方. No, that's different. Let's put a dot here. 光有美好的意向是不够的. So 光, this 光 is like 眼 or 觉, meaning only, merely having. Merely having 美好的意向, good intentions 是不够的. Not enough. 是不够的. 首先你需要确定自己的意向. You need to confirm your intentions. 交易商的意向是很难被抑制的. hard to pin down the trader's intention. Intent. Yeah. I guess when I see 向, I think of directions. So presumably this is what they're going to do unless something changes. And this is 意图 is more like what you're trying to do, I guess. 意愿. Yeah, 意愿 is like desire, 你的意愿 or yeah, will or something like that. 意愿. 意愿. 意愿 aspiration. Maybe that's a better one. Aspiration. 在我们会晤期间，他提及了合作的意愿. Okay, so this is almost like intention as well, isn't it? His willingness to cooperate, his desire / willingness. 他不愿违背父母的意愿. So he's unwilling to go against his parents' wishes. His parents' wishes. 他一向顺从父母的意愿. So he always obeys his parents' wishes. Oh, 父亲 father's wishes. Yeah, okay, 意愿. Just so you know, there's also the word 愿意. 愿意, 愿意, to be willing to do something, right? So 意愿 swaps those two characters. 我表示愿意帮助. He indicated, 他表示愿意帮助. He indicated he's willing to help. 帮忙. Okay, my brain just replaces characters with other random characters. All right. That's another word though, so we can swap those characters around and get another word. 意愿. This is a verb. Sorry, 愿意 is a verb. 意愿 is a noun. They're quite different. All right. What's next? 意志. 意志 is like usually 意志力. 意志 is will, or in the sense of willpower. 意志. Almost always used in 意志力, I think. Oh, what's going on? Am I having Wi-Fi issues? Yes, I am. All right, well, while we're waiting for that to resolve itself, let us check Pleco. Do it the old-fashioned way. Say old-fashioned way, but do it in the offline, using an offline method. 意志. 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 为了实现某种理想或达到某种目的而自觉的为之努力的心理状态。自觉的为之. That sounds like formal, fancy language. Yeah. 意志薄弱. Yeah, willpower. All right. And 意志力. This one. 对意志力的考验. A test of the nerves, of your willpower, etc., etc. Okay, next is 得意. Complacent. That's not correct. 得意. 得意 is more like proud or something in that. I think it's not a negative kind of proud. It's like 得意. You're satisfied with your accomplishments, right? 得意. Come on. All right. I don't think it's that negative. 他得意地展示所获的奖品. She proudly displayed her prize. All right. 所获的. So this 所 doesn't imply all. It's just it's like I'm going to use a verb in the next word. Oh, there's a verb. This one, yeah, 得意，自鸣得意，自 self 鸣，鸣 is kind of like to make a sound or something, to cry, yeah. 得意洋洋, this one, I see this a lot, 得意洋洋, immensely proud of oneself, 得意洋洋。船长的声音听起来得意洋洋的 triumphant. Yeah, that sounds nice, doesn't it? 得意洋洋. Immensely proud of oneself. Yeah, I don't think this has a huge negativity attached to it. Oh, there's 得意洋洋. Yeah, complacent. Complacent is very negative in English. Yeah, 自满. This one's complacent. It's 自满. 自鸣得意. Oh, yeah, if you put 自鸣 there, maybe. Yeah. There's also 自豪. You know, 自豪. Proud of one's accomplishments. 感到自豪. So proud of their children's achievements. Yeah, 自豪. This is also not a bad thing as well, I think. 自豪. All right, 得意. All right, what's next? Is it clear? I don't know. Sometimes it might not display clear on my OBS screen. Doesn't mean it will. Maybe it's recording and saving all its CPU cycles for that. 乐意. Oh, I like this word. This is a very useful word. 乐意. 乐 meaning happy, right? 意 meaning willing. 乐意, I am happy to do something. 乐意. I am happy to do something, right? 乐意. 乐意. Willing, ready, happy to do something. Yeah, content, satisfied. 乐意. 他感到累了，乐意靠在他身上。So happy to lean against his body. 我们一向乐意能帮忙。So we are pleased to help, pleased to be able to help. 我很乐意借给你钱。I am pleased to give you money. I'm like more than willing. Yeah, I'm happy to help you by giving you money. Or by lending money. 我将很乐意提供这东西的一个副本。副本 is copy, right? I will be happy to provide this thing's duplicate. A duplicate of that thing. 我们很乐意向真正的慈善事业捐赠。So we're very happy to donate, 捐赠 contribute, donate towards true charitable missions. Yeah. 乐意, I like that word. 乐意. 满意. 满意 is like a HSK1 or 2 word. 满意, 我很满意。我不满意。我yeah. Satisfied, well, this is satisfied. 我很满意，我不满意，满意。Yeah. Okay, what's the next one? 情意. No, I don't know this one. 情意. I didn't know it last time. I still don't know it this time. 情意. 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 So this 情. I don't know. Let's ask the Gemini. How does T work? Can you break it? Explain characters, meanings, and I don't need English. No. 情意, I don't know. 加油, Gemini. How do you say Gemini in Chinese? I'm guessing everyone will just say Gemini. 双子座, 双子座. 2 children, 座 is a zodiac suffix. Missed that part. So by I mean I don't want. Alright, 情意，自省，情表示感情情绪，涵盖了爱、愤怒、悲伤等各种情绪。意表示思想、意念意念 idea thought 意思 there it is 意思也可以表示欲望和意志 OK 意思轻易将情感和思想结合起来OK so it's a compound word combining 情感思想 so emotions and thought 表达了我们对某个人或某件事所拥有的感受和想法，它可以包含这些方面。I do notice that Gemini tends to have more structure than ChatGPT. ChatGPT is like, here is a whole bunch of words, figure it out. All right, that's pinyin. Maybe Gemini doesn't know that that's pinyin. Anyway, 他望着远方，眼中流露着深厚的情意。So, it's not like what it says in the English dictionary. So it's like emotion and thought, add them together and divide by 2, and you get 情意. So let's Google this. 定义 What is the 定义? 感情心意 What is 心意? 心意 Another intention, kind regard, kindly feelings. Okay. 深厚的情意 Yeah, a bit abstract. 这封信包含着浓浓的情意，他用真挚的情意打动了他，他的友谊建立在互相理解和尊重的情谊之上。这首诗歌表达了诗人对家乡的无限情谊。Yeah. So I think like Gemini gave a good definition there, right? It's like, it's basically emotions plus thoughts. Like you add them together, divide by 2. It's like combine those, mush them together. You get 情谊. All right, fair enough. All right. Next, 愿意. 愿意 is will in the sense of fire at will. 愿意 not necessarily arbitrary. Oh no, it is arbitrarily. It's in maths as well. It's 愿意. So you arbitrarily choose an element from a set. Arbitrarily choose an element from a set. Yeah. So fire at will. 随意. There's also 随意. Maybe you would use this one, 随意 rather than 任意. At random. Okay, 这些团体的领导人是任意挑选的 chosen arbitrarily. Okay. 你需要任意3团4股羊毛组织线。So you need any 3 balls balls of 佛骨, some type of wool. The any here. Any 3 balls of 4-ply knitting wool. OK, 这可以防止空气任意流入肺部。So this prevents air from freely flowing into the lungs. That sounds like a bad thing, right? 我可以在这条线上任意点进行消费。Consume at any point along the line. All right. 它可以是任意角度。Yeah, so this would be like in maths, an arbitrary angle. All right. 任意。如意 yeah, 称心如意 如 is like it's kind of how do you explain it? 如 it's as if the same as e here like denotes what you desire, what you want, right? So it's like what you want 如意 称心如意 is like everything's to your satisfaction. It's exactly what you would write. 如意 you say 万事如意 吉祥如意 something like this. 称心如意 事事如意 So everything is as you want it. 如 yeah, such as if 意 This would be your desire, I guess. 如等之如意郎君 First time I've encountered that. I usually encounter 白马王子 白马 yeah, 白马王子 this one 白马王子 Prince Charming. But 如意郎君 okay. 如意万事如意他的如意斗篷有不幸口渴 That's what it says. 称心如意 I think that's a HSK 成语 as well. Have we studied this? 称心如意 Chen. What does Chen mean? Balanced? To fit? Yeah, to fit your heart. Okay, satisfactory. Yeah, 如意 as you desire. 吉祥如意 yeah, it's the other one. So there's you encounter them 称心如意万事如意事事如意 What's the other one? 吉祥如意 Yeah, they're the ones you encounter. Or at least they're the ones I encounter. 失意 No, I don't know this one. 失 meaning to lose or to have lost something. 意 meaning plans thwarted. All right. 失意 Let's look it up. 失意不如意不得志 Okay, so 不如意 is the opposite of 如意 失如意 不得志 I don't know 得志 Do we have a Chinese definition? Here we go. 只想得到实现或名利欲望的 no 欲望得到满足 or so unrealized or unsatisfied, something like that. Okay, so unrealized or unsatisfied ambition. 失意得意时淡然，失意时坦然。What? Let's skip it. 情场失意 frustrated in love. Okay. Disappointed. 克服失意情绪 Or maybe it's just like disappointed. Your desires have been left unsatisfied. Next is 特意. We studied this one in the last chapter, was it not? Did we not study it in the last chapter? 特意. I think we did. Not very long ago. 特意. Yeah, there it is. 特意. So 特意, special purpose, has a few usages. 特意, I made this specially for you, this sort of thing. 无意, 无意, this is unintentional, right? 无意. Let's just check the grammar. 无意, have no intentions. 无意, inadvertent, accidental, have no intention to. All right, well, how does the grammar work? It's an adverb, right? 他知道我无意存心作对. I have no intention of, this is a 成语, is it? Deliberately 作对. Being deliberately antagonistic. All right. 我无意去参加婚礼. Okay, so this is I have no intention. This is a verb. I have no intention to attend the wedding. Okay. 政府声称那是无意的过失. So this is an adjective. It's describing the 过失. So the government declared it was an unintentional accident, an inadvertent error. 我无意深入调查这个情况的来龙去脉. I inadvertently was swept into the investigation of the ins and outs of this situation. 来龙去脉, I like this phrase. 来龙去脉. 不管是有意还是无意，你已做出了选择. So regardless of whether it was intentional or unintentional, you have already made a decision. All right, and we'll do the last one, and I'm getting a little tired. 愿意, 愿意. So this just means I'm willing. You see this when people propose. 我愿意. So here we go. 愿意. 我愿意. 我愿意. Yeah. 我愿意. It seems like she's willing to get married to both of them. 情人节对他看不清这个跟你我no 跟你我很愿意跟你我很愿意 Okay, she likes him. 再说一次我愿意 I'm willing to say it one more time. 我愿意 I'm willing. So yeah. Where do I begin? 一切也愿意。繁体字什么 Is that 愿意 I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a little bit different, isn't it? 愿意。愿意 to be willing to do something. You often encounter it in weddings, like your wedding vows. 我愿意我不愿意 Well, usually you get 愿意 for wedding vows. Actually, there's one more I want to talk about. 许愿 This one. 许愿 I'm going to add that to the list. 许愿 it's not one of the E words. Okay, 许愿 I'll just mention it then. I won't add it to the list. 许愿 to make a wish. So it's 愿意的愿许愿他曾经催他来许愿 to make a wish. Have you ever blown it to make a wish? Maybe 蒲公英，吹蒲公英，许个愿。It's a 礼盒子, so you can say 许个愿, make a wish, right? 礼盒子。我一定要先许个愿。I must make a wish first. I like this word. One of these words you should add to your vocabulary, your active vocabulary. Because you often talk about like, oh, I make a wish, or 许个愿。这是你的生日。吹干生日蜡烛，生日蛋糕上的蜡烛，吹干以后就许个愿。Oh no， 吹干之前许个愿，不告诉别人，否则不会实现。All right, time for a rest. I am a bit of a sleepyhead right now. It is my pleasure to continue this series. I will see you when the series continues, I guess. It's a good way to study, so what can I say? Remember to like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. 到这里哦，拜拜。